empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Ok, bonjour, bonjour. Alors, bon, je ne sais pas pourquoi j'ai quelques problèmes avec mon OBS, il est fou en fait. Il voulait pas démarrer, je sais pas pourquoi. Tac. Je vais passer sur cette scène-là. Je suis en train de faire la mise à jour, comme vous voyez ici. Et au début, je me suis dit, ouais, je vais faire la mise à jour avant, je vais prendre le stream après. Puis, je me suis rappelé qu'il y a énormément de trailers que j'avais pas vu. Donc, je vais couper la musique. Quoique, peut-être la laisser quand même. YouTube. Si on part sur Honkai Star, tiens. J'ai vu aucune des... mince. Aucun des trailers de la 3.0. Alors... Est-ce que tout est bon? Tac, tac, tac. Ok. Toi, tais-toi un peu vite fait. Ok. Hop, on va changer de scène. Et ouais, du coup, là, sur mon OBS, j'ai pas le chat, j'ai pas le... J'ai pas... Comment ça s'appelle? Mon fil d'actualité. Ça. Ouais. Tac. Voilà.
Even now, Kefali continues to bear the dawn. In the beginning, there was light, and the Titans created the first heaven and earth. Then Kefali molded humans and made a calendar to mark the passage of time, giving birth to history. Humanity thrived in a golden age. Their countless cities covered the world, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in strife, till the heretical...
Attendez. Donc Okima, on connaît, c'est la ville, c'est un Janisopolis, on connaît aussi, c'est là où il y a l'abysse là, que c'est pas terrible. Castrum Kremnos, ok, c'est en anglais. C'est l'Acrocopolis qu'ils appellent ça, je crois, en français. Eidonia, j'en ai entendu parler. C'est là d'où vient Castoris, là où il vénère la mort. Par contre, ces deux-là, je connais pas. Grove of Epiphany. Styxiax.
Black tide came from beyond the sky and swallowed Amphorius. Oh, the mighty Kefali lifted the dawn on their shoulders, and thanks to their protection, the holy city's walls stood tall. But a Titan's eternal slumber was the price we paid. Now darkness envelops Amphorius, and the horns of war sound from within Castrum Kremnos' ruins. The black tide took Mikador, the Titan of strife, and in madness they fell. Their armies now raise their spears, vowing to set this broken world aflame. The messengers beg, hastening to the remaining cities for help, but receive only silence in return. Temple of the Three Fates, Yanosopolis. Are the priests there willing to share their god's prophecy? No. The scales have long been broken, and Orynyx the Time Weaver hides in the mist, their prophecy silent. The cradle of knowledge, grove of epiphany. Are the sages there, willing to provide their knowledge? No. The flames of war burnt through all
C'est stylé là-bas aussi.
and even Circe's the Reason Titan has entered Death's embrace. Ah, Death. Thanatos, the Death Titan, once promised to guide the deceased back to the River of Souls. But even when the ocean waves have fallen silent, where is the Reaper who protects the lost? And Aquila, the giant god of the sky, why have you closed your eyes, leaving humanity alone in the Evernight? Oh, gods, what has happened to you all? Even now, Kefali continues to bear the dawn, but the holy city's walls will not stand eternal. The age of Titans has fallen, and only heroes can bring hope. One day, the nameless deliverer will inherit the gods' core flames and reform this broken world, just like that world-bearer, Kefali.
Ouh, très stylé. Ça, y a un truc ou c'est juste de la musique? Je crois que c'est juste de la musique.
The Eternal Land. Amphorius, a world where three paths intersect.
Titans, the ancient gods of Amphorius. once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. That prosperity burst like a dewdrop. A black tide swallowed the world, inundating it in blood.
Save Akuma! The Mad King Nikador has returned! Look! There's strife and conflict everywhere!
A war in the name of the gods lifted the curtains to turmoil.
There are mortals who fight against fate, even in this hopelessly bleak era.
Even gods can bleed!
You and I will eventually step off the stage. For if death cannot be avoided, I wish it could contain beauty more plentiful.
Oh, elle a une faux. En vrai, Castoris, ça va être trop stylé.
Treeby, see you tomorrow.
When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
Stand with me and become heroes!
Attendez, il y a trop de trucs beaucoup trop stylés. Mais il y a quelqu'un sur Twitter qui a dit que dans la bande-annonce de Castoris, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Il n'y a pas de bande-annonce de Castoris. Dans l'abondance de Castoris, on voyait son dragon là, qui était trop stylé. Ça, je crois que c'est que de la musique, les EP. Pire toi, je m'en fous. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait le nouveau perso, tiens?
And now, it's the show that Inazuma's yokai just can't get enough of. Please welcome your host, Yumemizuki Mizuki.
Whatever your troubles are, I'm here to listen. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Every lasting friendship starts with a good first impression. All right, take it away.
Même dans les bandes annonces, ils ont pas de voix. Non mais c'est un truc de fou.
Look. Next up, we have...
C'est un truc de fou.
Suppressed emotions need to be handled with care. Oh, I thought sending you might throw her off her game a little. Is this a dream? Thanks for supporting the show. That's enough for one episode.
Ok, c'est genre une psychologue.
suppress our emotions, our dreams are where they manifest themselves. And the deeper we bury them, the more likely they are to manifest as nightmares. My job is to help you digest those emotions. I'm not a kid anymore. I can do this on my own. You don't want your parents to worry. I understand. But keeping everything bottled up will only worry them all the more. You're doing just great. It's okay to need help sometimes.
Bon, je sais pas ce qu'ils ont trop fumé là, leur truc.
And there's no harm in being a kid again, once in a while.
You're right.
Welcome. Now what can I help you with today?
Attendez, je suis en train de penser. Sur Twitter, j'ai vu une bande-annonce de Tribi. C'est dans celui-là, Kev?
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1. I'm over here.
Pas ça. L'écran de fin est plus long que la bande-annonce. Très bien. Là c'est du gameplay, mais moi je veux pas voir du gameplay. Parce que t'as bien ça quand même. Il y en a des costumières. C'est qui elle? Toujours pas là-dedans qu'on voit son dragon. Bon, attendez, parce que Genshin se lance. Je vais lancer la mise à jour. Moi, c'est juste la musique. Ouais, ça nous montre juste toutes les zones. Ta gueule. Bonne annonce de rapport, j'ai jamais vu ça. C'est vrai qu'ils avaient fumé là avec les singes. Ah ouais. Stylé en vrai. On va regarder celle d'Aglaé.
What a beautiful morning. Time for my perfect master to start her immaculate day. As a connoisseur, she speaks her mind.
Perfect.
As an overseer, she keeps her word.
No.
And as an artist, she pursues the superlative. Though occasionally, she can be somewhat impulsive.
Won't you dance with me?
Those gorgeous steps. Her graceful bearing. Yet some insensitive brute always seeks to interrupt the irreplaceable moment. No matter, of course. My master has everything under control. Who am I exactly? You needn't worry. I am an insignificant tool. If I can help fulfill that golden tragic wish, I am willing to be crushed to pieces.
Adorned in splendor, bathe in gold. Time to cut fate's thread. Die for me, garment maker.
As you wish.
Nameless soldier. This city
Ok.
is the bed where we are laid to rest.
Ok, le jeu est ready. Tac, tac. Bon, ça me saoule un peu que j'ai pas mon chat Twitch. Pas moyen que je le refresh si je le dégage. Hop. Doc. Chat. Non, ça marche pas. Bon, faut que je laisse ça. Mais c'est chiant parce que du coup, je vois pas le mélangeur audio là. Réinitialiser les docs. Event list. Non. Ouais. Tant pis. Faudrait que je quitte OBS, que je le relance. Chiant un peu. Du coup, faut que je mette ça. Je vais faire attention d'essayer de parler assez fort quand même. Pour qu'on puisse m'entendre correctement. Bon, Mizuki, je ne vais pas la poule. Étant donné qu'elle va arriver sur la bannière permanente. D'après ce qui a été dit. Bon. Attendez 2 minutes. Je reviens. Ok, heureux. Bon, du coup, on va essayer le personnage. Voir ce qu'il donne. Tac. Après, pour le chat, je peux peut-être faire ça. Ouais, je verrai comme ça. Ok, ça envoie des trucs auto.
Bad dreams be gone.
Farewell. Time to say hello.
Cue the spotlight. Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it. Cast your worries to the wind.
J'avoue, je comprends pas trop le perso.
Yachan, Taechan, let's go.
Go. You're free now. Not too far now.
Ça demande des sauts, je crois que j'en ai pas mal. Ça, c'est chiant. C'est jouine, j'aime bien ces jouines.
Floaty, floaty. I swear, it's for medical research.
Merde. J'ai vu une Sijouine une fois C6. Elle faisait des dégâts de fou.
Oz, reveal thyself. Calm down. I swear, it's for medical research.
Getting gear. Going under. Pair. Frost is coming. As you wish, main Fräulein.
Witness the power.
Getting gear.
Hold still. You might feel a little prick.
Ok. Gourou. Gourou. Gourou.
Charge! Everyone on me!
As a good knight should. Leave it all to me.
Let's get down to business.
I'm going in.
Finally, I to the ferry. Advance! Press the advantage!
Don't waste my time. As a dutiful maid would, I must leave no stone unturned. Your life is mine. Give up. Everybody stand back. Huh? Time to clean up. Steady as stone.
Ok. Essayer un autre niveau. Salut, c'est pareil, c'est un healer.
Dodge this! This moment will be fruit!
Cool it.
I'm a rock. Can't handle your drink. Gotta dash.
Oh, so sorry.
Hey, yeah! Out of the frying pan. It's ninjutsu. Nice and spicy.
Hop. Voilà, tout est fait. S'ils mettent pas le 5ème, c'est parce que c'est un perso qu'on a. Enfin, qui donne. C'est marrant parce qu'ici, ils font pas essayer. Sur Honkai, ils font essayer. Là, c'est le jungling. Elle fait quoi son arme? Maîtrise élémentaire, ok. Maîtrise élémentaire mais qui marche qu'avec les dispersions. Alors ça augmente les PV. Ça augmente encore les PV. Ah ouais, par contre, je me dis du coup si ça augmente tellement les PV, c'est bien pour Yelan. Mais du coup, par exemple, l'engagement vital, Yelan ne peut pas le faire. Et le soin, Yelan ne peut pas le faire. Ça augmente le taux crit du déchaînement élémentaire de 28%. Vache. Bon, je vais le prendre, mais je peux pas faire de vœux. Ah, ça. Faut que j'en regarde. Si j'ai des artefacts nuls à chier. Genre comme ça. Ah, je peux pas le foutre à la poubelle. C'est vrai. Oh, j'ai un x2. Je sais pas, il m'en faut combien? Mince. Tant pis. Je voudrais voir aussi parce que je crois que plus ils sont XP, plus ils donnent d'XP comme ça. Pourquoi ils y sont pas? Faut qu'ils soient minimum niveau 4. Oh, je suis un x5. Tac, tac, tac. Ouais, faut que ce soit minimum niveau 4. Par contre, ça donne pas beaucoup d'XP. Ça, dépendamment des persos, ça peut être bien. Ça aussi. Moi, celui-là, je peux le balancer. Tu as beaucoup de maîtrise élémentaire. Après, je peux tout simplement aussi. Artefact. Par exemple, ça c'est bien, je vais pas y toucher. Ça c'est bien, je veux pas y toucher. Si, j'ai rien de bien. Oh, ça pue du cul. Ça pue aussi du cul. Très bien. Il y a que ça de bien. Ouais, pas terrible. Je pense qu'il me faudrait un top quand même. Ouais, je peux voir ça, ce que ça donne. Ça donne de la merde. Ça donne de la grosse merde. Ok, c'est de la chiasse. Ok. Arrête de pso. Bon. Ah, j'allais dire c'est filtré parce que déjà j'ai... Comment ça j'ai plus d'artefacts? Ah ouais, c'est mieux. Parce que du coup là ça me fait monter à 52 de taux crit. Et avec ça, je gagne 40. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ça fait 92 de taux crit. C'est bien. Pour combien de dégâts crit? Non, je le verrai pas là. Bon, 123 pour l'instant. Mais il me faut ça en dégâts pyro avec pas mal de dégâts crit. Ça en attaque pourcentage avec pas mal de dégâts crit. Je pense que c'est faisable. J'ai pas mal de recharge d'énergie. Mais je crois avoir vu que... Voilà. Déchaînement élémentaire de Maverick ne repose pas sur l'énergie élémentaire mais la ferveur guerrière. Du coup ça veut dire que... Attendez. Parce que... comment ça s'appelle? Je vais regarder Maverick build. Là c'est pour main DPS. Ça a changé la gazette de Tevat? Ah. Ah non, je croyais avoir vu que mettre de la recharge d'énergie ça pouvait être bien. Bah du coup l'arme que je lui ai mis ça pue, ça pue. En vrai. Putain je l'ai au max en plus. Bon c'est pas grave. Dégâts crit. Bah j'ai que celle-là. Après je pense que je vais mettre ça, hein. Y a rien de mieux. Ou alors... Si. Ça qui est pas mal. Mais j'aurais bien voulu le garder pour Dia, parce que du coup je mets quoi sur Dia après? Ombre titale. Ombre titale. Attendez. Monsieur le forgeron. C'est celle-là. Non, c'est pas celle-là. Celle-là. Ça donne de l'attaque pourcentage. Ok. Recharge d'énergie, du coup, ça sert à rien. Mais pourquoi celle-là n'est pas bien? Lorsqu'un personnage de l'équipe a déclenché une réaction liée à l'élément pyro, les dégâts infligés par la compétence élémentaire du personnage équipé de l'arme augmentent de 16%. Je n'en ai aucune idée. Après, je peux regarder. Tac. arme. Ouais, ça met ça. Je crois que je vais mettre ça. Je sais, à améliorer, je sais. Et puis là, il me manque ça. Ça, c'est équipé par Navia. On peut pas lui mettre. Je vais lui mettre ça. Tant pis. Ce sera mieux du coup que de la recharge d'énergie qui sert à rien. Oh, des sifflets, j'en ai pas. Ouais, je l'avais mis parce que je m'en servais pour me déplacer. Me déplacer comme ça avec la moto. Et drift. Hop, il y a clair roller. Bon, ouais, ça fait 1 heure, j'ai toujours rien fait là. What? Ah ouais, c'est... C'est ça? Ah merde! Quoi? Ah, y a plus besoin de clés maintenant? Bah si. What? Ok, les clés c'est que pour ça. Y a plus besoin de clés pour les quêtes d'histoire. Ok. Je voulais juste la déverrouiller.
You know where we haven't been in a while? Inazuma! Might be nice to get a change of scenery. Come on, let's go!
Mais du coup la quête elle doit être trop nulle. Ouais parce que les personnes n'ont même pas de voix. Ok. Du coup faut juste se promener et trouver des gens. Et c'est partout dans tes vates ou... Ah pour l'instant ça a le juste lien. Ah non, là c'est... Donc Libu... Libu... Inazuma... Ou peut-être Libu lui aussi. Ça c'est mon stat, Libu... Mon stat, Libu... Mon stat... Normalement mon stat... Libu... Mon stat. Ok. Est-ce qu'on fait la quête de personnage? Bon, de toute façon, il n'y a que ça à faire apparemment. Oh, ils sont affichés sur la map. Ah, Zongli, je pense savoir où le trouver. Je suis même peut-être passé à côté. Il est pas là. Il est toujours au salon de thé d'habitude. Ok. Il est à la banque. Il a plus de thunes. C'est étonnant, je m'attendais plus à voir Zinchu ici que lui. Oui, c'est barré. Super. Bon, je vais aller faire ça. C'est bien ça, le petit truc de la quête en cours là. Bon, j'espère qu'elle dure pas 3 heures, parce que du coup j'ai perdu 1 heure pour rien.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times. Huh? What's that?
Un porcelet.
Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town. Is it trying to get us to follow it?
Try and stop me!
Je vais remettre Navia. Parce que de toute façon... elle fera pas beaucoup de dégâts. Attendez, ça klaxonnait, j'attends un colis en fait. Bon, ok, c'était le colis pour ma mère. Tac. Alors. Je vais juste lui envoyer un message, c'est que son colis est arrivé. Parce que je crois qu'elle voulait envoyer un mail comme quoi elle n'avait pas de nouvelles de son colis. Il y a un petit renard.
What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well. Let's go check on her. What just happened? All we did was lock eyes. Wait, where did all these people come from? And what are the true? Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here. Maybe she knows what happened.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
There's no going back if I report him. But still.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past, and despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset, but you'll need to work through things in your own time too.
Le doublage est pas terrible.
Many thanks.
Next, please.
What's wrong with her?
I'm fine. Delicious!
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. What'd you—
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
Dream? When did that— Whoa!
Hi. Feeling more awake now? I never expected the Traveler to literally come to me in a dream. Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly. My name is Yumemizuki Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short. I'm a Yumekui Baku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
Yumekui Baku? Hey, it's that little critter from before!
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier? Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now able to digest all these dreams properly.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you could use some— And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology. While you were inside my dream, I ate one of your dreams. But it wasn't a bad one. I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down.
So Yumekui Baku can eat good dreams too, huh?
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have. And it's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. I can't believe I was so But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind remarkable? I've never heard of someone remaining so mentally stable after having a good dream of theirs.
It's probably because the traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Ah.
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse. Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services, we invite you to bring us your troubles and leave refreshed and...
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, and speaking of work, I'd better get back before I'm missed. I hope to see you as customers soon.
So she's a Yumemizuki Baku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist too? Paimon's never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we can eat as much as we want, right? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can't let it go to waste.
Eat your lifetime. Putain, Paimon, elle en loupe pas une pour bouffer. Hein. Je sais où c'est. J'ai déjà voulu y rentrer, mais si on n'y avait pas accès avant. Merde. Oupsie. C'est là.
Isa bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place. It looks familiar. We've walked past here several times before, right? Just never got inside.
Oh, are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
Ooh! Oh, where did you come from?
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling to attract customers recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
Your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh? And business isn't going so great, you say?
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. Now, do you have an appointment?
We have a VIP pass. Can we use it?
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? Wait, is that Miss Yumemizuki's signature? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yumemizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass now if you'd like. Just give your names at reception.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you supposed to...
I am, yes, but Miss Yumemizuki's a major shareholder. The business never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist. Please, head on in.
Du coup, on peut rentrer dans les bains.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Hello, I'll be right with you.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy.
Les cheveux sont buggés.
But
Comme chez Balanqué.
Putting customers
Avec
in
sa
a bad
cape.
mood is the last thing I want.
Mais qu'est-ce qui branle en ce moment, Ouillon? Il y a plein de bugs.
I promise I'll provide an excellent service. Please don't leave.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
Nope, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first customers today, so...
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Xion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is! Baku lady.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bath?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all. But a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business? I'm touched.
Ugh, did not.
Mais sa voix, elle va pas avec son personnage. Je suis désolé, mais...
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being, you can't give it to Xion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Xion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very...
Will do! That's my
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience. The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Xion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger, and the younger look...
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our personality than our age. Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VIP pass, you're entitled to free use of... I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten. Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make...
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yumemizuki Baku? That sounds fun! Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel right to get all...
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our current situation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry too much about short-term profits and lose sight of the big picture. Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any case, passing our business woes on to our customers, please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves...
Can't argue with that.
Of course. The only thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service that takes quite a long time. So, perhaps I can treat the traveler while Xion treats Paimon?
Fine by Paimon. But, is she up for it?
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier. You're the perfect client.
Oh,
Secondly, Xion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so she might be a better fit for you.
Food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
All right then, please follow me. Don't get me wrong, Paimon is genuinely better suited to Xion. But in all honesty, yes, I had my... Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity. Please, come with me.
Ok. Donc là on sort, j'imagine.
There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no, all right?
Non. Oui.
Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This needs another dab here. That's better. I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet. Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here. For goodness sake, your butt's showing. All right. Shh. I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them. Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable? Now you just need to find the others. She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand.
Okay.
Very good. Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world. You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything, but you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice.
On va voir Lumine encore.
Traveler, come over here. Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Please don't stop moving. Despair caused by failure. Icy cold on the lips. Please, keep going. Regret caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back. Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am.
Ok.
Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through and as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched...
How you getting along, Traveler?
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed. It feels cozy somehow.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the... But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumemizuki Baku just, like, sneak into your brain and gulp down your back?
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as she... How are you feeling, Traveler? Really? I still think there's more work to be done.
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so I expected to find very few negative emotions in you at all. But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming. Yes, you certainly do, but that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream. So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Huh. Well, maybe he's just an eternal
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
But he said he feels cozy, just like Paimon. So whatever you did, the treatment worked.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient. Fine by me. as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand. Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for you.
Oh, that sounds good. Paimon's feel. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't find more
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure to attract more business eventually.
If you say so.
I think the travelers recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
Ok, go se baigner.
Most impressive, I must say.
Miko, what brings you here?
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Paimon can never quite tell.
Miko, it's been a while.
Oh, she never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji. I've told her all about you. But it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the honor?
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the publishing house, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up. The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular. Although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling point has always been the psychotherapy services offered by the Baku. But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele. Oh, it's such a pity to see how empty this place is now.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation. I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
Surely you know I'm not going to quit.
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically competitors after...
Huh?
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So are hot springs, and so is therapy. Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to make people...
Paimon is so confused by your friendship. Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume. Who is this Emura Ichigen?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid...
Then why don't we go instead? We can pose as potential customers to get information out of him.
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to experience it as well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return, all I can offer is an even better...
Sure thing! Just leave this to us!
Oh, du coup, on va pas prendre de bain. Tant pis. Faudrait que je mette solo pour mieux voir le chat. Moi, je pense que Miko ne l'a pas dit par inadvertance. Qu'elle l'a dit justement pour l'aider. Parce qu'elle savait qu'on irait.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him. Hi there. We're looking for Amura Ichi...
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
97. What number are you up to so far?
53. Be patient, I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh? Hey, good idea! It looks like there's a few of them over there. Let's go see what we can find. Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Yep. Fellow clients of Amura Ichigensai here. Although this will be our first time using his service, so...
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa Bathhouse calls it...
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Amura Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles. From then on, it's happy thoughts only. Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Amura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep...
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys. Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
No, you don't need to do anything. Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily.
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings. Leave it now.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my... Oh, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind. In more ways than...
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their mora.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a...
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself. Apparently, he had a terrible temper. Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had it, but he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people. Even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been. So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Imura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Huh? What a ridiculous...
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him personally.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two. Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch? Just like how we do...
On suit un parfum.
Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Who are you? It burns! Leave this place now!
What?
Traveler, it's almost time! That was a long wait. Paimon's gonna need a nap after this, too. All right, now time for us to go meet... Oh, hello! We're number 97. It should be our turn now.
Yeah, sorry, the clinic...
What?
Because Imura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy. That's why. He's gone home to rest.
We've been awake?
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Imura Ichigensai cultivate their powers with peace and solitude.
Drat! We should have barged in after all. Yeah.
En vrai, avec avec Shonen, je pense que je peux remonter assez vite à la cité. Ah merde. Qui c'est qui a foutu ça comme ça? Un œil maléfique. Un œil malveillant. Son corps bugué.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away.
Yep, at least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race, always upset about something. Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
You think? Because honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and—
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else. Apparently—
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Amora Chuya?
It's him.
Wait, that guy? Oh no.
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. That's pretty much Imura Chuya. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yae publishing house, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryo Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae publishing house to reject letters from readers.
Gee whiz! Where would you even start with a client like that?
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Sure, his personality was very abrasive, but it wasn't hard to see why. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. This puts you and your ego in the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong. I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae publishing house practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, This is the kind of thing I was talking about.
You...
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction. Argumentation. The Tenryou Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his... It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nut job.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here. So Shion sees him instead. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Nomura Ichigensai are the same person?
Oui.
Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryou Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we start now?
Hello, please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here?
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow morning.
Yeah! You Yumemizuki Baku provide an unbeatable service.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have...
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryou Commission. It looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea.
Of course it did. You were a huge help. And now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks.
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget about that? Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? What? Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki...
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. It's the one part of the... As for where she goes and what she does during that time, I'm afraid I have no idea.
She takes the evenings to relax, huh? She probably tells people she's relaxing, but... Oh, remember the place from last time? What?
L'endroit qu'elle nous a dit là dans ce rêve, dans le rêve là quand il a tenu la main. Elle était un endroit où on entendait le bruit des vagues, les fleurs de cerisier et... Je sais plus quoi.
This should be the place. What? Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Oh, maybe we got pulled into one of her bizarre dreams? Well, firstly, we were...
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little...
Oh, what's up? Indigestion?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative so when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to...
Does that happen to all Yumikui?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice. I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to... Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a psychologist if I didn't have the mental fortitude. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you, had even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them, and then yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try? You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself, but you showing that you care is still appreciated. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep. Have a...
All right, good night!
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow, make sure to come see me early.
Ok. Ah, je comprends pas aussi sur console. Ils ont des options graphiques qu'on n'a pas sur PC. Genre là, Genshin est sur PS5 et Xbox. Je sais plus c'est lequel. Bref. Sur la console Next Gen. Ils ont genre par exemple les nuages volumétriques. Ce qui rend vraiment beau. C'est bizarre qu'on n'a pas ça sur PC alors que les PC... Moi personnellement j'ai pas le PC le plus puissant mais... T'as des PC très puissants qui peuvent le faire tourner. Et je pense même je peux le faire tourner. Peut-être pas en stream. Ce qu'il y a là.
It hurts.
Hein?
Oh no!
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come? Oh, did they eat too many nightmares last?
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday, include—
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude. Oh, this situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dream...
What can we do? Let us help!
Bonne croix chasse et puis c'est bon.
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both.
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling from Amora Ichigensai again.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
Mais je l'avais pas reconnue avec son chapeau. Elle a pas de chapeau. Mais je sais... Comme ça avec ses couettes, on aurait dit qu'elle avait un chapeau.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
Hey, you 2! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's—
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Bad dreams must be...
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean—
No, they're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second.
Whoa! What did you—
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people—
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukira seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umihiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion— But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were a lot more serious. You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigen...
Mizuki?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible death.
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder.
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush.
This is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from it.
Please, stop. Everything will be...
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your at least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know...
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session kind of...
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn!
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday.
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct treatment. Honestly, you've already done your part by bringing...
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. So we're not going to quit until all this is resolved. And the bathhouse is back to business.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to... Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, please, the last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's...
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time. This guy's small potatoes compared to that.
Paimon.
All right, sure. We'll keep our distance.
Very good.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but...
Attendez, faut que...
What the heck do we do now?
Je viens de penser à un truc que je vois bien.
Find him.
Ah, c'est plutôt la famille.
Cause, in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything. Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped us off about this place yesterday! She probably knows. There's no time to lose! To the grand...
Au sanctuaire de Narukami.
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts. You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose!
Bien sûr.
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation?
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Amura Ichigensai's description came to Mizuki for therapy once.
Wait, what? Amura Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are you telling me that Amura the Hellraiser and Amura the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far.
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really? Who chooses to live in a place like that?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right...
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more...
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors? She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse. The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while. Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message.
Bon, il vit à côté de la cité d'Inazuma. Il n'y avait pas de maison ici. Je suis quasiment sûr qu'il n'y avait pas de maison. Bon, c'est un peu en ruine.
This should be the place
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was...
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as... So...
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too?
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great danger, so from here on out, stay close to me.
Mm-hmm. We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
All right, fine. I suppose you're used to leading the charge.
Il me faut un électro. Allez, on va sortir Raiden.
Whoa. This is not what this is creepy.
Calm, yet repressed.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something out?
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions. Emura Ichigensai should be...
Je vais mettre un coffre. On peut marcher.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
You asked for it! Drop your weapon!
Turn that frown upside down.
Miss Yumemizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you've brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emura Chuya. So it is you.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions. But I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions. This life you're living now is a lie.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
What is up with him? He's being so calm and polite. So why does everything he...
As you can see, Miss Yumemizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition, but I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were proposing. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. Things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, And that is happiness. I have become humanity perfected.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues.
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
Oh, of course. He must cast this fear far away and forget it ever existed.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, but after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumemizuki Baku have learned an important secret about negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that how can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance, but if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon belief. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even... This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
You... How entertaining. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
No wonder! Hyman knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you...
So it is you.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumemizuki Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long...
Likewise, Yumemizuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too...
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
Non, c'est quand qu'on se bat. Coffre.
What's happening? Haimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
Dommage, je pouvais pas le faire d'un coup.
Turn that frown upside down.
J'aurais dû prendre nomade. D'accord, j'avais essayé de m'arrêter aussi tout à l'heure, mais une fois que la compétence est lancée, elle avance. Même pas peur.
He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out!
Okay.
I used my powers to cushion our fall.
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is that he got away and we were so...
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control of his
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair.
Eat this nightmare? What is that?
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's quite literally my job.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shion.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that—
It's so dumb.
That's what happens if you leave your negative There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place.
Wait, but what is our
Where the light is.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand! Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Ugh. The atmosphere here is so...
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments, will it...
Time to relax.
You, a writer? Didn't they reject you already? Get rid of this trash! Go find a real job!
Aw, poor guy.
We shouldn't stay here. Let's keep...
Ha ha! I won! Another... That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him? Let's keep playing.
Wow, that's so sad.
Nope, not here either.
What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, by isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw. Alright, what's the...
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. For that, I need... Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Ugh. Mizuki!
It's all right. It's an unpleasant flavor. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take another step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to more of your stories whenever...
All right. There goes that nightmare.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed.
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional...
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing! You cannot stop me!
Ok.
What is
believe it. He's brought a
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the collective Inazuman subconscious. A dream that can exist even with... This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind.
Mizuki, that eye...
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating copies of himself. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. If he succeeds, then he'll have effectively revived...
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this...
Maybe. If we can get close enough to reach his core. Dealing with this many...
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
Lost minds. There should be some around here. And some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally.
Okay.
Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Merde, pas Bennett.
Let's light it up! Everybody stick! Inazuma shines eternal!
Mais ils sont vachement tanky ou elle a pas de dégâts, Raiden?
Stop right there! Justice will prevail! No turning back! Cast your worries to the wind! Sweet dreams!
Chasing Tanuki through the woods, and climbing trees to hunt. Thank you for lending us.
C'est Mizuki que je suis là.
Turn that frown upside down.
Oups. C'est vrai qu'elle s'arrête pas, c'est bizarre.
Time to relax.
Watching fireworks fly up into the sky. Thank you for All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to fix... The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why? Are these sweet dreams not...
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all we could find in the... Which means we're running out of time.
No problem.
Bon, j'espère que cette équipe sera assez forte.
Turn that frown upside down.
Je peux pas utiliser mon gadget.
Sweet dreams.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I brought you here? Because this is my domain. The world where I rule.
Not yet it isn't. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares. I must confess.
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares intense enough to become your home. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
Incorrect. This time, I shall change the fate of my entire... When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, they lose their will. But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving. This is the path to a revival. My kin shall rise.
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the other.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that you're... But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. Now here's a question well worth thinking about. If we allowed the humans themselves to decide... Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth. Without the Yumemizuki Baku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, do you honestly think... No, they would sooner run from reality to forget...
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist... Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste. Longing, caused by separation. So bitter, and yet the experience led to a whole new despair. Caused by failure. Icy cold, and yet in conquering this regret. Caused by missed opportunity. A harsh aftertaste. And after all these flavors comes sweetness. Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from your feelings. And all your nightmares had become the fuel for the power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Here! Thunderclap!
It's you!
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
Bellowing thunder! Lightning slash!
Oh, c'est chaud un peu.
Thunderclap! Take this!
Impossible! With just one person's dream?
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your—
Don't mention it.
You shall join my ancestors in death. You and my...
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like...
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon, jump.
On saute.
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes.
C'est vrai que la sensation de tomber, ça réveille. Hein.
Hold on tight. The Yumemizuki Baku are getting to work.
Ah, je suis énorme celui-là. Je comprends pas pourquoi on vole, mais ok. C'est un beau wallpaper en vrai ce truc-là.
It's finally over.
On entendait Raiden parler.
It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight. They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams? If only that were... Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they fester. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. I once believed the only reason we Yumemizuki Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape. No matter, even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it's still... So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable, and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those...
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Wanna stay here and watch the moon?
Huh?
Ok. Ok, attendez, le lendemain 6h. Ah, c'est pas considéré le lendemain. D'accord. La nuit fait commencer, mais elle était déjà bien avancée la nuit là. Elle est pure. Retourner au bain. Mais sur la photo là d'annonce, il y a Mizuki, il y a Miko, mais il y a aussi Raiden.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register over here!
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Whoa! It looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to see that Murasaki and she...
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please! For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers after...
Awesome! In that case...
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happened. The gentleman who your fellow Yumekui Baku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less. Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emera Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles. But here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
Ugh, we've got to turn some of them back.
Ok.
So sorry, I'm still registered.
Bah ok, c'est fini. On a ça. On a ça. C'est dommage que les persos ne restent pas après les quêtes. Les persos 5 étoiles, enfin 5 étoiles. Les persos jouables. C'est dommage qu'on peut pas venir les revoir. Je voulais changer d'équipe. Oui, c'est elle ici. Faut que je fasse une team hein, pour ma Shuri aussi. J'aime trop Shuri. C'est long. Je suppose que je m'en vais.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
C'est Shuri qui m'a fait aimer les persos géo. Mais bon, pour jouer Shuri, il me faut un perso avec un wall. Oui, j'ai compris. Tac.
Let me guess. Need something tailor-made?
Parce qu'elle est vraiment trop stylée. Hein. J'aime trop. Il me faut un perso avec un wall. J'ai que Ningguang.
Let's make haste.
Ou alors il me faut sa première constellation. Et là, je pourrais la jouer dans ma team avec Navia et Shilonen. Ah non, je pourrais pas parce que Shilonen, il faut 2 persos. Ah fuck. Bon, mais c'est pas grave, parce que moi, Shuri serait plus jouable dans... Ce qui est jouable dans plus de situations. Après, je peux mettre Kachina. Parce que je crois, si je dis pas de bêtises...
Wow! I can join the team?
Message important. Ah. Si je dis pas de bêtises, ce truc-là est considéré comme une structure géo. Ouais. Mip mip. Donc je peux mettre Shuri Kachina en team. Et derrière, j'en sais rien. Il me faut quelque chose pour proc les cristallisations. Donc Dendro Anemo ça marche pas. J'en sais rien. Non, c'est rien. Je peux mettre une petite Jonah en 4.
Need my help as usual?
Et là, il me faudrait un sub DPS off-field. Mais qui? Thomas?
Let's get out there and make some friends.
Pourquoi pas? Ça peut marcher. Bon, j'essaye de faire des teams avec des persos différents pour build des persos. Faudrait que je m'occupe de celle-là, bourgeon, c'est fort. Moi aussi, j'étais censé avoir Shuri Ningguang, hein, mais bon. Enfin, Shuri. Merde. Zongli. Exactement. Bah, je voulais Shuri Navia. Je voulais Shuri Navia à la base. Shiona n'était pas censé être dans le plan. J'aime trop les tintements de la forge. Hop. Bon. Je vais arrêter là. C'était un bon petit stream. Déjà, on a pu découvrir tous les trailers que j'avais pas vus. Ça, c'est cool. Parce qu'il y a plein de beaux trucs. Ça me donne encore plus de hype. Pour, enfin, surtout pour Honkai. Découvrir le reste de l'histoire. Qui est vraiment bien. Ah, j'ai eu... C'est vrai, les drops Twitch sont activés. Enfin, il y a eu le reset là. Ouvrir dans un nouvel onglet. Du coup, n'hésitez pas à récupérer vos récompenses. Hein. Il y a 30 primo-gemmes. 20 000 Mora. De quoi up des artefacts. Et de quoi up des personnages. Hop, hop. Bon, mon jeu crash. Super. Et ben, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Ce soir, je vais regarder la LFL. Demain, je peux pas stream. Vendredi, je peux. Mais qu'est-ce que je vais faire? On peut faire l'event où on va chercher les anecdotes là des personnages. Tout faire. Puis après, faire du farming sur Genshin Honkai. On peut faire ça. Tac. Du coup, je vous mets le lien du YouTube pour avoir accès à toutes les rediffusions de live ainsi que des shorts. Je publie des shorts. Voilà. Je vais essayer d'en extraire quelques-uns là. Et tac, tac. Le Twitter pour être averti des lives. Et puis voilà. Si vous êtes sur YouTube, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner. Puis à passer sur le Twitch en live. Voilà. D'ailleurs, vous pouvez aussi follow la chaîne Twitch. activer des notifications, vous serez aussi averti comme ça si je live ou pas. Donc voilà. Sur ce, je vous souhaite une bonne journée. Je vous dis à vendredi. Et ciao ciao.